So, no mercy, no quarters.
That pulls you guys out of initiative. I'll take this guy over here because they are so fucking dead.
I think we should check on Hildy, see how she's doing.
I'm gonna go loop the Vampire Lord.
Okay.
Well, in your dream we had two.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
John will come down from there. Who is hurt?
I'm wounded.
Okay, how much are you down by?
13 out of 20.
Pops you back up to 13. He puts his hand on your shoulders. Well fought.
I
lay on hands. He pops you with 13 of his pool.
I'm down 2, but it's not a big deal.
How much?
2.
Yeah, I'm down by 2 as
2,
well, but it's fine.
2. He has 34 to play with.
Oh fuck! Okay.
Yeah. And healing hands, you can separate it around.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Lay on hands, very nice.
All right.
He almost like downed vampire, just walked over and grabbed it by the throat and just been like, burn, and just popped the healing through it.
Didi, come help me out with this ballista. You know crossbows.
Okay.
I want to set up a rope on the ballista and shit, and then have you aim it up the stairs.
Sure.
Can I undo my spell of vines?
You can dismiss it whenever you want.
Okay, I'll dismiss it, so this way we have another ballista that we can arm up.
As you dismiss it, the vines all lose their greenery, they kind of go to brown and then just fall apart into nothing.
Nice.
Now that first idiot we talked to said his master wasn't here, but he was also an idiot. So.
You know where the throne was. Oh yeah, pulling the spears out to release Ren.
Are those ballista spears arrows still good?
There are replacement ones.
Okay, alright.
Great. And all the apprentices.
You can see that from
have
bits and pieces of stuff. This looks in better for you two. This place looks like it's in better condition than your dream. Like they were prepping to get more people, possibly the video.
Do you think that that tower that had all the weapons and armor is still there?
This one here, you mean?
Yeah.
It might be worth a check before we go up the stairs, see if there's anything useful in there.
Don't go alone.
Okay.
Without having to do the whole flipping thing right now, you check the tower and you find there's armor. It's not as great as it looked in the thing, but it's passable.
Okay.
You could arm a lot of civilians with this crap.
Okay. I'll tell you, me and Zariz there, we're just going to go start gathering up all the decent quality armor and weapons to bring back to the villagers.
Well,
we got to clear out the keep
as well.
Was that? I can't wear metal armor.
Oh.
We got to clear the keep out first.
Yeah.
We haven't been here or the towers or whatever.
There's lots of places.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
But good initiative.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'm setting that up, and with our little minions, like they can gremlin the fucking ballista.
Okay.
If you want to, I can set up, if we're setting like bait or something to come down here, I can set up another entangled vines, and they have
That's a good idea.
this difficult terrain to go through.
But if you cast it on them and it snares them.
Oh yeah, if you cast it on them and snares them, yeah, but
Especially if you want to keep them on the light.
yeah.
So let's keep that in mind.
Alright, so you guys moving up the stairs?
All right, so we attached a rope onto the ballista and attached the other end of the rope to something. Or do we?
You guys are creating like a half-assed way to shoot the ballista from down there?
Yeah. And then do we want to attach it to the cart, or do we just want to like muscle it from like the post or something?
If 3 of you make a strength check, I'll let you shift it.
All right.
Basically, you each have to beat a 10, whoever's making it.
10.
7.
3.
Alrighty, we need you.
7.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, well, hold up. We got other people. So John failed, so the cleric is going to try.
I'll roll for a potato.
Cleric rolled a 14.
God.
Potato rolls a 5.
Ren.
What are you rolling for?
Oh my god.
Ren rolls better than I did.
Okay, guys, here's what happened here.
Okay, what happened?
What was your first roll again?
10.
Okay, so Jared, Leno, Elaine, Ren, the kobold, the half-dead kobold, and the aging cleric pick up this ballista and shift it to the stairs when the fighter, the paladin, and everyone else failed to lift it.
Oh my god.
You place it at the base of the stairs, aiming up with a good line of fire.
All right.
Oh wow.
All right. Let's see if the motherfucker's even there. All right, who's firing this thing, or do we just keep all the minions on it?
Minions can basically pull the trigger, whether it's aimed in the right spot.
We'll just tell them when to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
I can wild shape as something and moves really fast.
Can you do an insect?
As long as it's not a flying insect, yes. But I'm thinking more like a rabbit.
So you want to zip in, zip out, or?
See if there's anything there.
All right, everyone post up. So where do you want to be?
Are you gonna rabbit it?
I'll do shield wall over here. Who's joining me?
I'll step in behind you. Who used their inspiration last combat?
I didn't use mine.
You still got yours.
Yeah.
Did you use yours, Josh? Yeah. And Laza, did you use yours?
No, not yet.
Right, so I'm going to give another one to Josh. So you've got an inspiration. Mark that off on your sheet there.
I'll have a potato ready with a spare ballista bolt.
Okay, this will be Marty's rabbit.
Yeah. Let's just find it.
Dee Dee, where do you want to be?
Where's Tin Man at? He's the shield man, isn't he?
Tin Man is here.
I'm gonna
right
watch
now.
it.
He's the rabbit, so his figures,
shoot.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm here. Bard, potato here. 2 dumplings. We haven't figured out what to do with these guys yet.
I'll get next to the bard.
Cut. I mean, in theory, you should have the best aim with the crowd with the ballista. But
True.
you don't have to if you want to join us up.
You'd be safe down there, but it's not like you can provide any
I'm the
healing.
only one who didn't get hurt.
But you could also provide. I didn't get hurt either. You could also provide sneak attack stuff, which would be great to have them there. But the thing is, you can't sneak attack with a blunt weapon.
Yep. That's
Has to be a finesse based.
okay.
Yeah, it's a
If we're
little
fighting a
bit better.
vampire.
But it's white on it, so I think in rabbit.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. So
There's a Molotov.
You run upstairs?
I'll run up the stairs.
How much speed does the rabbit have?
You only take
35.
attack damage for it.
Okay, so
Dash action or not?
Doesn't have. It says.
everything has a dash action, so basically moving twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll say we're out of combat, so you run up the stairs real quickly, look around. Is a black throne kind of thing across from 2 chairs.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's not here anymore. The chairs, again, they've got like bits of excrement and bits of blood. They look like they're used for torturing people.
Okay.
And then the throne is just this god awful like throne of violence. But there looks to be sitting on the throne a letter.
Okay. I'm going to dispel the wild shape and go back to my regular form.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll perspective around me to look for traps or monsters or vampire shenanigans.
Okay.
Oh, please be good. So that's a 21 total.
As far as you can tell, you look to be alone up here. There's little bits of light seeping in through the slit windows, but aside from the ominous throne and the definite signs that people were hurt here, it's clear.
Is there a name on the letter?
You can see it is sitting out, and you can kind of walk up and read it.
Okay.
And it says, "To Elaine and Company."
Okay.
Hey, at least it doesn't say whore.
Elaine the
I'm going to.
Lahore.
I'm going to carefully grab the letter,
Okay.
and I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to start walking back. I'm going to call out to the
And now you
guys.
set off the pressure trap in the stairs, and the stair goes into a flat
Super happy fun slide.
slide, and you go whee down the bottom.
I was going to yell out,
Oh,
"Hey,
that's
coming!"
joking. You make a dexterity save. You were sliding on
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. That sounds about right. I was good.
It's coming right for us.
It wasn't there the first time you went through, but this time it was, and you're heavy enough now to set off the thing. Whereas when you were rabbit, you didn't.
13.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You make it to the bottom, just like you full Jackie Chan it coming down the rooftop, just and when you hit the bottom, your feet kind of catch the flat, and you kind of come to your feet like, huh.
Jackie Chan, not a sponsor yet.
Wants to play D&D with us.
Yeah, we would absolutely love that.
I think the CCP might have something to say about that nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're now down at the bottom.
There's nobody upstairs, but Elaine, there's a letter here for you.
Let me guess. It was sitting on a tall, ominous black throne.
Well, actually, it wasn't a black throne when you saw it last.
Oh,
It looked like a regular, like fancy chair.
okay.
It looked like it was a throne that was designed in a nightmare.
You may want to investigate that later, because these assholes usually.
I took a look and there was nothing there.
I know, but like inside the throne, there. At the very least, we fuck his chair up.
Yeah, there could be some.
But there could be a secret
switches.
compartment.
Like just a lumbar support?
When you saw it last, it looked like that. And then flip it over, and that's what it looks like now.
Oh, that's spooky. It's got blood and bleeds on it.
Yep.
Straight from Hot Topic.
So I.
That's where all villains decor their home.
Ren, could you open this letter for me?
Okay.
Yes, sir. He holds the letter that's already open and goes, "It doesn't open."
Thank you for the letter. Good job.
I tried.
So I read the letter.
Okay. To Elaine and Company. It would appear, if you're reading this, that you declined my generous offer. And obviously, again, if you are reading this, that means you've made it through what scant forces I left behind. It's a shame. I really did hope we could part ways amicably. Should I ever see you again, I will kill you. But in the meantime, go with this knowledge. I'm not the only one out there that's coming to destroy this town. I was just the one here now. Yours, sincerely, Johannes Silva.
Honest. Oh, Joe. Fuck you too.
Did you read that out loud or?
I read it to myself. I pass it around to anybody who wants to can or wants to read.
Oh, I think we should all pass around and have a read over.
Have a look there, fellas.
Okay.
Why is it about this town that everybody wants?
That's a good question.
What's the significance of this town? Is there a bridge, a natural resource?
Hey, Ren,
Yes.
what's so special about this town that people might want to take it?
His eyes shift over, kind of gloss over. This town, this once grand city, is actually centralized within the realm of. Silbervis is actually centralized within the land. It is a key point where, if one were to try, all previous occupations of the further northern parts of the continent have all been conquered through the control of this city.
Interesting.
As the northernmost section of this place is controlled by the. Oh, crap. Give me a second, I forget his name. I don't want to screw up his name. Nope, that's Tasha's culture of everything. I don't want that. Tasha's culture of nothing. It is the key point in Falcopia, and control of it will, I think, where if you control this, you can make your way almost unopposed to the capital in Lakar, where Vladiska Drakov rules with iron hand.
So this is a strategic city, and we find ourselves in control of it now. There's no army, no resources, no artillery, and we hold the key to the region, quite purely by accident.
So we're in the center point of forces trying to destroy each other.
Yeah, and if what the Silver Sun pickups there was saying is true, I wonder if he's referencing our necromancer friend.
Possible, but until I see a map, let's presume that there's other forces too. I mean, I don't have the full gauge of this place, but it seems everything's hostile to everything else.
Yeah, nothing here is good, is it?
And when you're undead, you have centuries to plan and to hold grudges.
Huh.
We can't spend our entire lives defending this town over and over again.
No, our objective isn't to protect this town. Our objective is to bring back the light and get the fuck out of here. I don't know about you lads. I got unfinished business at home, and the more I fart around in these woods, the farther that goal gets. Especially when I keep dying.
Well, let's clear this fort out, see what we can, check the throne like you recommend, and then we bring an offer to the town. You know, they can take over the keep, they can do what they want,
We can mount our own defense.
and then we can help set them up a defense. But at some point, we got to go.
Yeah, because I mean, if we can set them up well enough that a necromancer with a small army following us, that they can ruin his day. That gives, as horrible as it sounds, that gives us more time to get away from that dickhead.
Exactly.
So, I don't want to use these people as cannon fodder. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying we're using them as caltrops to slow down the advance of this asshole behind us. Not disposable, but
Kind of want a booby trap thrown with holy water.
in case he comes back.
In case anybody undead comes back and sits down in the throne.
Oh,
It's like the old carry bucket of holy water. It's like the bucket at the top of a door.
See, I was
It's just
thinking,
a prank, bro, and they're melting.
I was thinking, taking one of his precious pressure plates and hooking it up to a tube with a compressible bladder underneath it, and he gives himself a holy water enema whenever he sits down in the chair. Tube.
All right, what do you want to check first? We got towers, we got whatever basements we
Alright,
got.
so we'll cut this into 3 rolls. I'll give you that for searching this place out.
So we should look for equipment for the townsfolk, loot for ourselves, and specifically, I want to.
Being a thief, I'm going to be looting.
I'm gonna examine that throne and see if I can find anything useful within it. Or on
Okay,
it.
so you get the roll for the throne. You are looking for loot, so who's looking for the townsfolk for armaments?
Yeah, we're good
So
for
you
weapons.
guys can help each other. So whichever one who wants to make
Two
a roll,
military
then
men.
they're called help action.
I'll do help for you.
Okay. So, what do I add to that?
You roll. It's your investigation, and then you're rolling with advantage because he's helping.
Okay.
So you roll
So
first.
so that's a 19 total,
Okay.
and then that's a 3. So 19.
Okay. You find a pretty decent stockpile of serviceable, if not usable, weapons and armament that could be used to arm many of the townsfolk.
Okay. Do we?
They could mount a serious defense with these weapons.
Okay.
crap.
Does the
Good.
town must have a blacksmith or an armor or something like that that can kind of like polish this up a little bit? To
Not
make it
great,
better?
but they've got someone who could do something.
Okay. Perfect.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay. You search over the throne. You're not finding too much that's out of the ordinary, but what you do find is under the chair, when you're kind of looking it over, there is a pressure plate
Interesting.
where it's odd. It's not like the ones where you sit on it. You have to push it from the bottom.
Not exactly something you can do easily while sitting on it.
Right? When you push the little plate from the
We got to
bottom,
get you a crowbar or something.
the back plate of the chair behind where the person would sit kicks open like a little door hinge.
I stand back and using the edge of my borrowed axe, I pull the door open and step to the side in case there's like crossbows or something shooting out.
There is a. See if I have the weapon still. It's a weapon in there.
Ooh, perhaps a magic weapon.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Knowing Jordan, it's gonna be cursed.
We got someone who can identify shit. So.
Don't touch anything. Ren!
Whatever you do, touch everything.
Hey, that's what McCartan said we should do, and he's so far a magic expert.
I said to do that when we were in the dream.
This is in there.
The last friend. It is a weird looking sword. Is that a sword made out of vampire stakes?
Yep. And you see that little, basically it's mishmashed of everything. There's three vampire stakes
Yeah.
on a gimbal. This is a flask for holy water, which drains into a well inside the sword blade.
That's awesome.
I'll send you the information on it. It is, in your situation, it's going to be considered a longsword.
I can't use that too well.
Well, then we'll call it a short sword.
Oh, no, it's okay. We
No, it can be any sword. So if you
Someone
can't use a
else
long
use it.
sword, then we'll make it a short sword.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could use it, and I'm I'm proficient with martial weapons, but I'm just thinking like a warrior would probably be better suited with a sword than I would.
Well, either way, we'll call it a short sword in this situation,
Yeah.
just for where it's fitting into.
Yeah.
I hand it to Ren. I ask him to identify it. Is it magical?
This is called The Last Friend, a magic silver sword. It's a hodgepodge of crafted weapons that have been forged by a vampire hunter as the last improvised attempt to slay his lifelong adversary. Made up of wooden stakes, a silver blade fused to a flask of holy water, and each part belonged to one of the hunter's friends that fell against the vampire in its way to resilience that seems to keep together through faith and revenge. You can pronounce the magic words of this blade. May you end this fight, last friend. While holding it, you cause a little amount of holy water to consistently run along the blade for 1 minute. In this state, the weapon deals an additional 1d10 acid damage to vampires and other creatures with a weakness to holy water. You can use this effect once per day, and you regain the ability to do so at dawn. This has been Magic Weapons. Sir?
Get Ian McCollum to do the copy on that.
Yes.
So,
I'm keeping
quick
it.
question about that weapon there. Why in the fucking hell would a vampire keep that?
He's keeping it in a locked case.
Put it in the bottom of a lake or
Fair.
something.
That's his
Or
part.
does he use it against other vampires that try to mooch in on his turf?
Awesome.
Keep in mind, none of these guys get along. From what I've gathered, from what we talked to our little buddies about, there's like a very tenuous, if not peace, then ceasefire amongst all these nations.
Mm-hmm.
They are always gathering resources and weapons to fuck with each other.
Yes, and plus with the slow death of the sun, all the little petty tyrants have their plans coming to fruition, and they're not all necessarily on the same side.
Well done. Oh, sorry. All right, so back in.
And now, Josh, you're going to do some looting.
Natural 20.
Damn! Alright. While looting through many of the crevices and areas, you find a collapsed section that was partially probably from the original keep beforehand. In there, you find the castle's stores. Meaning they're gold.
Payday, baby.
And equipment and items.
Plus, if they got the deed to the fucking tavern.
And that fucker!
Uh-oh.
What is that? That's a fucking dragon.
With two tails.
Guarding his hoard, which he is meticulously taking control of.
Okay.
Horde!
Oh, so that's gonna go now. So that's a dragon.
I'm a go place.
I'm the only one there.
Yeah.
So
It just
Not my problem.
basically you're like, oh my god, look at all this gold, and you shift some gold aside, and you see, there's the eye stares at you as this thing kind of raises its head out.
I brush the gold back on its head and run away.
It kind of comes over and stares down at you. It's like,
Hey.
why are you here?
Wrong turn. Gonna skedaddle. See ya.
Oh, good. You speak the old tongue. I wasn't sure. What are you?
But a lonely adventurer who got lost on his way to adventure?
No, dimwit. The horns. I've never seen one like you. Are you a fawn?
A tiefling.
Tiefling.
Yes.
Did your parents have congress with a goat?
More like a demon.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
I've not seen one of your kind in an age.
I've never met a dragon before. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure is mine. It's an interesting situation.
Yeah. How about, I have a suggestion. Just throwing it out there. I'm going to go back and forget we ever bumped into each other because you don't want people coming to bother you, right? And you go back to sleep because I rudely interrupted your slumber. See ya.
But if you leave, then someone will know where this is. So, how about this? A friendly wager.
A wager. Okay.
3 riddles. You can answer them. You get to walk free. Otherwise, otherwise.
Oh, no.
Next time on Snow Dice!
Crushed it!
I'm gonna add a little more bit at the end. Crushed it!
You're so boned. You're so dead.
No, what's even worse is I was gonna run into like my bedroom and go, "What's that smell?"
Are you freaking kidding me?
What's that smell?
I don't like dragons.
Oh.